This embodiment meditation is called Shoulders Rest Down on the Breath. So when we breathe, we can imagine our lungs inside, inflating like balloons, expanding in all sides and all directions. And as we exhale, our lung balloons actually shrink down towards the center. They withdraw from all directions, all at the same time. But for this embodiment, we only need the movement up and down that occurs during our breathing. So just like this Chinese lantern here, when you inhale, your lungs expand in an up and down manner, and as you exhale, they move back towards a center, retracting from the vertical. Inhale, rising up, and exhale, lowering down. Now you can imagine that my hand here is just like your shoulder girdle. You have the bones in the front, which is the collarbones, those that are off to the side, my arm, and then towards the back, the scapula, my thumb. And as you inhale, the entire shoulder rides up on the breath. And as you exhale, the entire shoulder rests down on your breath. So let's get started. The way we're going to do that is start by placing one hand on your chest, the other hand on your belly, and just notice the movement as you breathe. We're noticing the up and down movement of the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next, we move to our hand models. So what we're going to do is take one hand and place it on the back of the shoulder. So if this brings about tension in this other shoulder, use your other hand underneath to just help prop a little bit. So less effort is used. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Notice the shoulder lifting up at the back of the body, and as you exhale, notice the shoulder lowering back down. Inhale and the shoulder lifts up. And exhale, the shoulder rests down. Inhale, and the shoulder rides up on the breath. And exhale, the shoulder lowers down and rests down on the breath. We'll bring the hand to the front of the chest, so your fingers, underneath your fingers, you can feel your collarbone. And take a breath in. Notice how the shoulder rides up on the breath, and on the exhale, notice how the shoulder rests down on your breath. Inhale, shoulder rides up, and exhale, shoulder rests down. Inhale, and shoulder rides up. Exhale, and shoulder rests down. Next, we'll take our hand and place it here on the neck, where the neck meets the shoulder. So this is kind of right on the top. So here we are. Inhale. Notice how the shoulder, even here, rides up on the breath. And exhale. The shoulder rests down on your breath. Inhale, shoulder rides up. And exhale, shoulder rests down. Again, inhale, shoulder rides up. Exhale, shoulder rests down. Let's finish by placing our hand here on the deltoid cuff. So this is the side of the shoulder right here where the arm bone comes and meets the shoulder girdle. And take a breath in. And notice how the shoulder rides the breath up. And then exhale and notice how the shoulder rests down on the breath. Inhale and shoulder rides up. And exhale, shoulder rests down on the breath. Last time here. Inhale and the shoulder rides up. And exhale, the shoulder rests down on the breath. And at the very end of your exhale, just let the arm drag down like so. Now, whenever you do an embodiment meditation, what you need to do is set time aside to notice what happened. So let's take a moment to notice what happened. Notice if there's any changes in the body. First, can you feel a difference in the shoulder and in the neck on this side? Perhaps it feels heavier or longer or more floaty. Take a deep breath in and watch your breath as it goes into the body. And watch it as it exits. Does it seem to flow more freely on one side as compared to the other? And the other way that you can take notice is through movement. So by moving the shoulders around in space, moving the whole arm around in space, and comparing it to the other side. This is where you should definitely go back to that play button and push play again so you can do the other side. This exercise and many others are going to be featured in my Relax Your Neck and Shoulders workshop, which is coming up on September 18th from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And this is a Sunday, and you will not regret attending. You will leave with the most relaxed shoulders you have ever felt. I will be covering somatic exercises coming from the Franklin Method, from Feldenkrais, and from other sources. Looking forward to seeing you.